In the past 6 months, this particular area was actually covered with the leaves of squash and rock melon and sweet potato like this one. But as I am planning to expand it towards here, then I have to start clearing it. So tonight I will dug a pit, and then I'm going to submerge all this trash here so that it would serve as a fertilizer to our squash. At the same time, yeah, in this particular line in front of me and here on the left towards the wall, I am going to expand my plantation of squash, and we are trying to duplicate the efforts that we had before, especially that we have been experiencing abundance in its supply before of squash, and we are trying to repeat that feat, that accomplishment. So this time, guys, since we are being hindered the other day, to give you an update of our squash today. Oh, there is a bee. Can you see the bee? Actually, there are two before I saw, but right now, yeah. That one. Oh, there is also another one. Yeah, it helps. The huge bees helps during pollination. So this time, guys, I'm going to give you an update of our squash, and today is day 16 of our plantation. And let's begin here in this particular section. Just have a look of it. So I think, as I assess the color, it is light green. This seems to be like lacking in its appearance, or lacking in sunlight, because there are shades here. So one thing that we have to do, and I have to do a little bit later, is to clear some of these shades here. Look at this. It grows slender, similar with this one. Yeah, it grew slender also. Okay, so thankfully, guys, gradually there is a receptacle of water. This is actually from the garbage bin, and I collected it here, and I collected it from the garbage bin and put it here, so that we are going to to use this as a repository of water. So that's nice. And look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. See, I cut this kamachili branch, and look, it is lively. It is alive, even if there is no root. Yet, when it reaches the soil with water, it gives new leaves. Wow! So even branch of kamachili you can plant. And look also what is going on in here. I submerged the body of the moringa here in this particular section, and look what had happened. It became alive. So I think this is so inviting. Maybe it invites me to unearth it and plant it in the other section. I think so, no? That's nice. Okay, similar with this one, you can see also kamachili branch. It is also giving us new leaves. And look at this. They are not yet growing in its full swing, and our nursery, we still have remaining squash here and waiting to be transplanted. I hope we can do it tonight. And this one also, this one, and there is a competitor like the sweet potato. And oh, look at this one. Wow, this became a fertilizer. Yeah. Look at here, and there is something that is growing and somewhat like, wow, progressing. this one also, right? Wow, so happy to see them. This too is progressing. Wow. So during day 16, you'll be able to understand that there is really development, there's really growth. And another receptor of water here, and here there is another one that grew, and sadly we have a mortality here, and just this morning I replace it with two. Hopefully it will survive. And let's go now to the other section. Here is the other section of it. Okay, this particular section is being shaded with the kamachili and other trees like ipil. So this seem to be like at ease growing right now. Actually, these are newly planted or newly transferred um, squash, and they grew that exponentially because these are the seedlings that grew from the soil directly, and it immediately gave us a positive result of growth. Wow. Mhm. So we are not committing a mistakes of putting it directly to the soil. So next time I think I'll have to do that. I'll have to plant directly to the soil, and then just form a nursery, and then spread the seeds, and then this is the output. But if you want it to become like personalized, there's no issue. Yeah, so far guys, at least our update for our squash plantation for day 16 has been achieved today unhindered. Just the circumstance that we had before that hindered us to do that. And wow, thank you, and thank you for tuning in.